An update, before we tee up, I wake up with BT, an update on a story we were talking about yesterday involving Fred VanVleet of the Toronto Raptors. Now, we played for you, it was a minute-long clip. I don't think we need to go over it again. But his post-game clip the other night after the Raptors lost to the Clippers in LA was the stuff of legend. And it is one of the largest and most vicious eviscerations of a referee I have ever heard by a Toronto sports athlete. So he went into the officiating in a serious way. Devo, Dawn, and myself, Devo's off today, he'll be back Monday. We all kind of sat here yesterday and looked at each other, and after hearing Fred VanVleet go into it, your initial feeling on what the punishment would be was what?
Well, I mean, I think we all kind of came down to the fact that there would be a fine, and a fine that actually is going to make an impact for somebody that's got a decent paycheck, let's call it that. And then I think we all kind of assumed that there would be, I think I settled in on a 1-game suspension. I think, did you say 2? You said 2?
I was 50-50 on a game, but I thought it was on the table.
Yeah.
The way he was going after the officiating crew. So I thought it would be minimum 6 figures, maybe a game.
Okay.
Maybe a game.
Maybe a game.
The fine came down last night around 9 o'clock. He got a $30,000 fine. No suspension, nothing else. He got a $30,000 fine for that. Now, when you do the math on Fred VanVleet of the Raptors, he makes $21.5 million a year, 21.2. He makes $30,000 every 5 minutes on the court. That is essentially what the punishment was for Fred VanVleet. And I got to be honest, I'm stunned at that. I am stunned at how little the fine was. And the Raptors are in LA again tonight. They're going to take on the Lakers. LeBron James is injured, but they're going to take on the Lakers. I don't bet on pro sports. I know it's very legal in the province of Ontario. It's all the rage. There's commercial. Every second commercial you see on Canadian TV feels like it's a betting ad. It's not for me, but I understand it. I'll tell you this, though. If I was a betting person, I would bet a lot of money on the Lakers tonight.
Right.
Because I don't think the Raptors are going to get a lot of calls this evening. I don't think the Raptors are going to get a lot of calls over the next couple of weeks. And I think this little episode this week, not just the game against the Clippers, but what happened at the end of the Denver game, I believe it was Monday night. I don't like the Raptors' chances of making the play-in tournament, ergo making the playoffs after this. Referees have long memories. Long memories. I've been watching sports for 40 years. You cannot complain your way into victory. That's not how that works with officials at a professional level. Maybe I'm wrong. Take the Lakers tonight.
Okay, but
take the Lakers tonight.
So and again, I know we have to go, but just to sort of put it out there, the fact that he didn't get any suspension, so not forget about what he was fined, no suspension. Is that the league kind of taking sides? Because I think wouldn't the referees assume and hope that he would have had more of a penalty involved? Like, it just seems like if the memories are long. Is it for everybody the memory is long?
It could be. No,
okay.
but I think it's a great point in that I think a lot of Raptor fans are going to look at that today and say, vindication.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Vindication. Yeah. The NBA is siding with Fred VanVleet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The NBA is not blowing the whistle tonight in LA. Okay? The stupidity I've seen on social media on this is outrageous from the Raptors and their fans. This is wild. They will pay for this. Have your fun now. Enjoy the lack of a fine. That wasn't really a fine. Enjoy the lack of discipline now. Referees will get the final say on this. I'm telling you, this was not a good thing. We'll see how it plays out tonight in Los Angeles. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the Raptors reel off 7 straight wins here and get into the playoffs. But anyway, that's the update. Fred VanVleet, $30,000 fine. That ain't much.